everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Food is the Best Medicine, Soul, Body, Mind. I am your host, Zana Clark. I am an integrative functional nutritionist and executive life coach. And I want to talk to you today about 3 discoveries that I've had as a part of my summer weight transformation. So many people have been talking to me about weight because now it's summertime and we want to wear our cute little clothes and we want to show our arms and all of those things. And a couple of weeks ago, not a couple of weeks ago, but last month, I was down in Florida and I knew I had a fitting for a particular dress that I needed to get into for my photo shoot for my website. You're going to love the photos. I love them. They came out really pretty. And there was one dress that I wanted to wear for a scene, but I knew I had to lose a little bit of weight to get into that dress. So while I was on vacation, I was doing like 15,000 steps, 20,000 steps. I was eating really clean foods. And I was doing some things that were kind of like dieting. I was doing some intermittent fasting. And at the end, my partner commented on my chin and my thighs and asked me when was the last time I had been on a scale, right? So at first I was irate and I was like, are you trying to win points or lose points? But it did get me thinking. And when I came back, I had 1 week to get into that dress. And so I decided to test a protocol that I use and just kind of experiment on myself. So everything that we do with food, with nutrition, whether it's food as medicine for our physical body or food as medicine for our mind in terms of the thoughts that we're thinking, or for our soul and how we're expanding the possibilities in our life. All of those things are an experiment. So I decided to experiment on myself and try this protocol out. And I want to tell you 3 things that I kind of discovered. One, I discovered that you can lose weight very quickly. So by the end of the week, I had lost the weight that I wanted to use. And when I put that dress on, it fit perfectly. And I did it without starving myself. I did it without feeling hungry at all. Not once did I feel hungry that whole week. And so I also learned that quantity of food is not really a key determinant. Like so many people believe that when we want to kind of shed some excess fat off our body, that you have to really restrict your calories and you have to restrict your portions and you have to count points or you have to count calories or you have to count portions. And I discovered that for the most part, you don't have to do it. Now, of course, if you have some fun foods while you're on there, like how many nuts you might want to munch on, or if you choose to have some salt-free potato chips or something, yes, those things you do want to count and measure out a little bit. But the quantity didn't make a difference. I had a lot of food. My plates were like overflowing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had snacks, and it was perfectly fine, right? I also discovered that eating late at night didn't necessarily make a difference to me. And that brought me to my third discovery, which was really learning how to listen to my body. That's the key. That's the key. A lot of people, our bodies talk to us. It tells us what's good for us, what's not good for us. And we often don't listen. But when we listen, it gives us more freedom. And so for me, I discovered that I could eat late at night. Like a lot of times I teach a class in the evenings. I might not be done until about 8:30. And then I will go and have my dinner. And so sometimes it's 9:30. One day it was like 10 o'clock. That was amazing to me. One time it was 10 o'clock and I ate a full dinner. And the next morning I was down half a pound, right? That's after a full day of eating and eating late at night. So some of the rules that we learn about when we're trying to shed some excess fat off our body, they may or may not apply to you, but it's all about finding what's particular for your body. And so I've just been amazed. I've kept this weight off. It's now been about 8 weeks and I've kept it off easily. I go out to eat, I go to friends' events. I'm not concerned about July 4th because in listening to my body, I can have way more food than I ever thought. And I don't have to do those 15,000, 20,000 steps a day. That's another cool thing that I learned about my body. So that's kind of a bonus tip right there. But yeah, I love the fact that, there is a way that, yes, you can lose weight, you can lose it quickly, and you can do it in a way that feels right to you with lots of food so you're not hungry and it's flexible, it works in your day. So anyway, I just wanted to share those things because I'm very excited about it. I feel great getting into this dress that I could not wear last summer, but now I can. I'll even show you. See my little waist, do. But anyway, it's about you feeling good in your body. It's not about being at a particular weight. It's definitely not about looking like me, but it's just about you. So anyway, I invite you, if you want to talk more, if you want to learn more about what I did, feel free to send me a direct message. Just hit the messenger button and send me a message. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. And I did want to share with you one little recipe thing that's very simple. And it's created infused olive oil with citrus, right? And you can put this on your salads, you can put this on your vegetables, and it gives great flavor. Plus, it's going to give you an anti-inflammatory fat. And when you use anti-inflammatory fats, it'll cut down, reduce the inflammation in your body. You'll feel better in your joints, you'll feel better in your muscles, your brain will feel clearer. And it definitely helps you shed additional fat. Yes, you can eat fat to shed fat. So to make this infused oil, all you do is take a orange or a lime or a lemon. You want to use organic for this. And you're going to zest this. So you can zest it with a grater if you just have this big grater, or there are actual little pieces, little devices called a zester. You can use that. But essentially, I would use this side of the grater and I would just grate this whole orange. And I would take my olive oil and put it in a small jar, maybe a 8-ounce small mason jar, or some leftover mustard jar that you have. And I would add my olive oil, and I'm going to add the zest from grating my fruit, whether it's the orange or lemon or lime, or you could do a combination of all three. And that's all you have to do. You do not have to refrigerate this. And you use this to add flavor to your foods. Very simple thing to add some flavor to vegetables, to salads. And you don't get all the calories in there. And you have a lot of healthy fat. And it's delicious. So anyway, that's it for today's show. I hope you've enjoyed learning about 3 discoveries that I made from my summer weight transformation. And if you want to talk to me more about it, just hit direct messenger, send me a messenger. I'm happy to talk to you more. So have a great weekend. This is July 4th weekend. Try this orange olive oil on something that you're making for July 4th. It is delicious. And it's nutritious. It is food is medicine. The limonene that's in the skin is very healing, excellent for your immune system. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week, same time, 12:30 Eastern time. Food is the best medicine, soul, body, and mind. Have a great week. Bye.